What about, attorney, yung filing of charges, truthfully filing charges dun sa mga taong sangkot sa flood control anomaly, especially the former House Speaker?
Yun na nga, the operative word there is truthfully. Can it be done? I think the Filipino people has already made a decision on this, na kumbinsin na tayong lahat that there will be no truthful investigation, there will be no truthful conclusion of this flood control anomalies. Kasi halos lahat kasi sila dyan maiipit at masasangkot. Kaya ang naging strategy nila for a long time now, for how many years now, puri diversion. And panlilito na lang sa taong bayan. I mean, look at the drama that unfolded before us. Exactly as I predicted, 48 hours, I released a video, sabi ko, the next 48 hours will be critical for SONA. They have to make it appear na meron silang isasampang kaso kay Romualdez. And they did. Within the next 48 hours, yung ombudsman nag-file, yung kanilang panel of investigators filed with the ombudsman a case against Romualdez. However, hindi pa ito sa Sandigan Bayan pala. It was just with the ombudsman. So, dadaan pa yan sa proseso, matagal pa yan sa ombudsman bago makapagsasampa ng reklamo sa Sandigan Bayan. And then, last July 25, they also filed a case against Jojo Ang, representative of Iloilo, for involvement dun sa mga flood control projects, mga conflict of interest, amounting to about 170-something million pesos. But the case that was filed was not for plunder. Hindi kagaya kay Marcoleta, 75 million plunder. Ito, 170 plus. Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. So this is a bailable offense. So dito pa lang, kitang-kita ng taong bayan na parang hindi talaga seryoso to. I mean, this is just we're being entertained. They're putting up a show para sa lahat to see. Parang meron, kahit
Pero wala. Sa nalalapi pong 2 taon ng administrasyon ni PBBM, may tingin pa ba kayong priority measures na magagawa niya at pwedeng aksyonan?
Well, he hasn't shown anything. He hasn't said anything about priority measures. Ang mga pressing issues ngayon sa mamamayan, una, binigyan siya ng emergency powers to curtail yung mabilis ang pagtaas ng presyo ng langis. We didn't use it. Hanggang sa bumaba na lang ito ng kusa. Ngayon, tumataas na naman yung presyo ng langis. Susunod na naman dyan uli yung bilihin. Automatic ang increase niyan. So, walang measures ang Pangulo to address this. And this is the immediate concerns of the people. Yung mga emergency matters like this, dapat nakatutugon agad ang pamahalaan. If they really wanted to do something, they can do this. In terms of policy, wag ayuda. Kasi yung ayuda minsanan lang yan. At ubus lang ang pera ng taong bayan.
Dole out.
Nang walang kabagay-bagay. At saka hindi siya covered niya ang lahat ng Pilipino. yung iilan lang. Yung
selected sectors only.
Yes. Yung mga mahirap at saka yung malapit na daw maging mahirap. Hindi ko alam kung saan tayo na-categorize dito. Malapit na, doon na tayo sa malapit lahat. Maghihirap na tayong lahat.